Could you do some digging for us then?
I need you to leave. But I mean, if the water's not toxic, then why didn't Mazwai drink it?
Rich middle-class brat who doesn't know about the issues here.
Will you marry me?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, come. Hey, Adambert.
Okay, let's try this again. Who was involved in Mazwai's necklacing? Back! We want names!
You're just wasting your time.
Fucking neighbors.
You're going to tell your lecturer that your thesis is going to be on the Land Act only. It will have nothing to do with this indigenization thing. Half my family died because of indigenization, and it's not going to happen to you. And stay away from Dumisani.
Colin, was is... Tumsan may indah, was rin. Fechukin sa kalan. Kwento ka muna.
You're late.
Very attractive contract at that. And everything you asked for and more. No, Miss Smith. Take your time. Make sure you're comfortable with it before you sign. All right.
Dr. I won't let you down. I can assure you of that.
There's that confidentiality clause in your contract. Make sure you read it. It's very important that you agree with it, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, how can I not? No, Chilore, this is... You've given me everything and more.
Ah, welcome on board.
Hello.
Hey! Kubani onikisa ngamakam? Kubani othengise ngamakhombrtang? Come on, just calm down, Dumsan. We're in the middle of a meeting. Look, Bora has promised to give us 2 million rands extra every year. Just to uplift the community, eh? And batoragala the kolo, batoragala the clinic, and the libraries.
Must provide nanga mapayipo kuhambisa amanzi angcolile kanye
Them man, they would never have to do that if they didn't contaminate the water in the first place.
So I suggest that you leave.
Hey man, kubani unikeza ngamakam? Eh? Wena Matabet. The past 2 months you've been getting 20,000 and you used the money to renovate your house. Wena, Mr. Mulif, your kids' school fees, eh? Umandisa, Utepo, Nomkako Wako's holidays in Cape Town was paid by Rural Resources and they stayed in a 5-star hotel. Wena, you've been getting 5,000 for the past 3 months from Rural Resources and I don't know why, Wena Sisi. It's peanuts compared to what your chairman has been getting. 470,000 this year alone!
That's enough!
Hey man! Listen, you gave the name to the police. I will give all of these to the media.
Hacking into your banking account is illegal.
You drop the case and you get my boys out of jail, Adifa.
No, that I will not do.
Uti no. Uzanibona nibhinqa ngantoni wena?
No, don't worry. Let him go. Don't worry about him. Let him go.
So, you like?
I'm so happy for you.
Oh! Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Yeah. Finally. I mean, my dream job, see there? I mean, you deserve all of this. Ihawu has been really good to me. Actually, since varsity. So, what's going on with you?
Loretta, I need you to look at something.
I've seen this a million times.
Yes, but who's he?
That looks like Stradom. He works in our security department. Why do you ask? Zihle, what's wrong?
Loretta, are you sure Bora did not contaminate that water in Litlapeng?
Come on, Zihle. I mean, not this again. Bora is a global mining company. We follow really strict codes of conduct. Come on.
Well, I was with Dumisani and your stray dom barged in on us with some white guy. Loretta, they beat him up. Okay? And he pointed a gun at me.
Zihle, when did this happen?
Yesterday.
Why didn't you tell me? Are you okay? Thanks. I'm so sorry. Did you go to the police?
They asked him to stop the water investigation.
Zihle, what do you want me to do? I just started this job. Actually, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
All right. I understand. Can you just do me one thing?
anything.
Can you set up a meeting with Mr. Ramaswamy? Can you organize that?
Zihle, come on now. You're not being fair. He doesn't even...
Yeah.
Fine. I'll set it up and do it.
Sister Dlamini.
Mr. Ramaswamy.
Pleased to meet you.
Thank you for meeting me.
Not a problem, please.
I know you're a busy man.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Loretta speaks very highly of you. She said that you are a future president ready to be discovered. Is that an ambition of yours?
An ambition of hers.
Well, time will tell.
It always does.
So, you wanted to know more about PNP's indigenization policy?
Indigenization is not a new PNP policy.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Helen Musa, a deceased member and close confidant of yours, was carrying out what seemed to me like indigenization.
Carry on.
Well, her fight for first preference to local Black and Indian business owners when selling prime business property speaks indigenization principles.
Okay.
And she's not the only one that was carrying out this indigenization agenda without giving it a name.
Wow.
Mr. Ramaswamy, would I be correct in saying that you and other PNP comrades have been carrying around various indigenization pilot projects to test its success?
Yes and no.
Excuse me?
Yes, we have been testing the water, so to speak, but this is not just a PNP mission.
I don't understand.
This is a dream started by like-minded people from different spheres of the South African social-political landscape, not just politicians. This is a dream to stop big businesses' hold on our economy and our people. This is such a big dream that there are people out there who are willing to kill to stop it from coming alive.
Yes.
For what?
Mr. Mazwai.
And you are?
Tumisani Magwazi.
Tumisani Magwazi?
Yeah.
Tell him to address.
When people hear the word indigenization, they get very scared and they cry, Mugabe, reverse racism, land grabs. But I believe this is a ploy by big business using the media to nullify the true power of indigenization and what it can do to a country. Indigenization is not a Black thing either. You just have to look at South America, East Asia, and the Scandinavian countries, and you'll see what they're doing to bring power back to the citizens of the nation by trying to stop big business and the banks from holding on to what they truly believe belongs to them.
But how does an independent country survive without these big businesses and these foreign investments?
Press, they're ready for your interview.
You know Ms. Tandeka Masubuko, she's Vice President of PNP.
Of course, it's an honor to meet you. I know so much about you. I even have a copied sign of your autobiography.
Oh, well, at least one person bought that book.
Oh, this is Sihle Dlamini, PhD student from Gauteng University. Professor Sydney Davids is her supervisor.
Sydney breeds them well.
Can we have 5 minutes, please? Okay, I do accept that we cannot do without big business, but we cannot hold to their terms because of their sole desire to maximize their investments with no care at all of social responsibility.
They do care, don't they? I mean, these corporations have these huge social investment strategies to plow back, to readdress our past.
They're just addressing their guilty conscience on a national scale.
Mr. Ramaswamy, earlier on you spoke about people who would kill to stop this indigenization plan.
Imagine a small boy whose parents own a beautiful toy shop and they allow him to play in it with a selected group of friends. And they play in it day in and day out for years and years and years until the parents decide to open the doors to allow more kids in so they can play with the toys. Now that means that the spoiled little boy cannot spend as much time with the toys because he has to share it with others. Now, do you think he'd be happy with that?
No.
Well, that is exactly what big business is doing. They are that small little boy not wanting to share the wealth of the country with everyone else.
But they're not killing anybody with this indigenization plan.
You can kill in many ways, Sihle. And big business is killing the spirit of the nation by making it difficult for them to share in the wealth of the country. They are even killing the people by making them believe that they are sharing the wealth of the country.
How?
You give a black man a BMW, and he's never going to talk ever again.
Press, they really are waiting for you.
Okay, Sihle. It's very, very dangerous out there. Don't underestimate the power of greed, because people will kill for it.
I've got your glass of water.
Oh yes. Please give this back to Lerato. Tell her I'm sorry, and she doesn't have to do what I asked her to do.
Right. Thank you again for your time.
Not a problem.
Bye-bye.
Yes?
I hear there's people you want to see here.
Yes, I was told that they're here.
Very well. I'll take you there.
Tumzani. Tuthola phezulu nje.
Exercise phezulu.
Kawa.
Aswana phezulu. Eksema jithi. Ni grande.
Let me assure the South African people that our intention is to take a cautious and circumspect approach when dealing with indigenization. We totally understand the fear that the word indigenization brings to many people of South Africa. And we totally understand the fear that they might feel if indigenization is going to nationalize their minds and throw white South Africans into the sea. The Freedom Charter of 1955, though important and relevant in many parts, in my mind, is outdated. And it doesn't lend itself to many of the problems that we face in the country today. Therefore, the PNP has taken it upon itself to rewrite the Freedom Charter and to use it as part of its manifesto. This new Freedom Charter will ensure that the PNP will not sell indigenization as some will use it as some get-rich scheme for a selected few, and that
Are you fine? Give us a moment, please. Press, what's the matter?
My chest is sore.
Well, we can stop the interview.
It's okay, let me do it.
You sure?
The Freedom Charter deracializes indigenization. Oh.
Someone please call the doctor. Call the doctor. Call the doctor, somebody. Pause. Pause it. Pause it, boy. No. On this sad day, we mourn the loss of life and celebrate the birth of eternity for our brother, a father, a husband, a son, a leader, a servant of this nation. But to those that knew him well, he was one of the most kind-hearted men to ever walk the ground of this motherland. Let's celebrate a courageous being whose vision and ideas for the masses he served will one day bring them joy and economic liberation. May his soul rest in peace. Kgosi Ramasodi died of a heart attack. Like a thief in the night, death never comes at the right time. It's never welcome. He was a visionary, a stalwart, and a selfless fighter for the human rights of his people. He had great dreams of leading the true fight against economic freedom. He must not be remembered as a leader of PNP, but as a leader who wanted to bring change to South Africa and bring true economic equality to its people. He was very instrumental in creating and designing a new, empowering and important freedom charter that I, Thandeka Mazibuko, as a newly elected president of PNP, will ensure that it sees the light of day. Our country can never be free until all who live in it can enjoy equal rights and true economic freedom. I thank you.
Where did you get this?
He gave it to me. You really loved you, Loretto. It's okay.
To forget what he asked you to do.
Come stay with us. Yeah.
Akunakala phambili madoda. Ilele qhawe lethu. Emba lethu Dumsane. Wara mfethu. Sister ndikuzayiphusha le new freedom charter son. Ubona kanjalo qhawe? Yeah. Kgosi thothe well then utatakhe bese Robben Island mfethu.
Madodamela indawo yamnyanyisa. Lana siphuma nini la?
No, mfethu. Umbutho is working on it, don't worry.
But perhaps you fan page ku newspaper. Kodwa khona comrade neliwanda ku PNP ezayo izosinceda.
Andla bayeza mfethu awungizwa.
Labantu ile bayasithatha or bayaseka siphume sabe la. Apha maphoyisa. Phoyisa! Manje ukusithatha manje sigibele sabe la.
Right, now. Sita Kamini, I would prefer it if you knocked.
I'm sorry, but this is urgent.
You can see I'm in the middle of a consultation.
Jared, I'm sorry, but you really need to see this.
Can I wait outside? Jared, you booked this time. Sita? You need to wait. Jared, would you excuse us for a minute? You can wait outside, please. Where'd you get this?
You are PNP?
Prof, you are a member of Cuba 12 with Helen Musa and Jose Ramasori. The delegation visited Cuba and Brazil via Sweden in February 1992.
Nothing ever escapes you, huh? I was active in the PNP back then, and on our return I decided to pursue academia.
Why Cuba and Brazil?
Well, we were looking for new equitable socio-economic models.
And?
The West won.
What do you mean?
Big business and investment companies from the capitalist West managed to persuade our leaders to follow a capitalist economy rather than something more appropriate for our people.
How could they do that? Wasn't the fight for freedom for a more socialistic state?
See, Claire, the new South Africa is negotiated. Nothing is for Mahala.
Okay, I'm not understanding, Prof.
Well, everybody knows that we won the political battle, but not the economic one.
So is Josi's PNP's new freedom charter a move to start economic battle?
You're a clever girl.
Jose Ramasori said that people will stop at nothing to kill, even, for this indigenization. And one way to do that was to make us believe that we're not free. We're not free.
Write about it in your indigenization report.
Thesis and global indigenization with a special edition of an interview with Jose Ramasori.
Get Jared in.
Hi, is this Mrs. Bobape? Gertrude? Hi, hello, ma'am. My name is Sihle, and I'm doing research for my thesis. I was wondering if I could speak to you about your late husband, Sipho? Yes, absolutely, great. I can come to you now. 35 Brandhurst. Great. All right. What do I want to know? Well, I have a photo of your husband with a couple of members of PNP after they tripped from Cuban. Hello, Desiree Musa.
Trust me.
I'm telling you.
Trust me.
I'm telling you. I make the meanest chicken frittata you can ever think of.
Morning. Morning.
My mother's passion project to see disenfranchised women start their own self-help center. You know, where they can sell their goods, beads, handicrafts, and all made from recycled material, hey?
This is unbelievable. How long have you been running this?
Actually, it's my late mother who started it a few years ago.
How many women are there? I mean, how much do they earn? Do they like it there?
Well, they try, but, you know, most appreciate having something to do rather than sitting around waiting for grants, you know. Oh, you know, we also have this holistic person seminar. We get young women together and we empower them not just with skills, but we talk about morality and about pride in their womanhood.
So you teach this too?
Oh, initiated by them. Now, this woman, oh, she makes the most beautiful traditional wedding dresses. Are you considering getting married soon?
Well, we haven't really decided on a date yet.
Hang on a moment. I want to show you this picture. It's of my mum and when the PNP actually went on their trip together. That's my mother. She was such a rebel.
How did you pass?
She had a heart attack. I'm sorry, but I must actually go.
Wait, your portfolio.
Sishle, take my advice. Stay away from indigenization. Write about 100 years of the Land Act instead.
Why?
I thought you were still on sick leave.
I was feeling better, so I just thought that I'd get back to work.
Yeah, but your phone has been engaged for a long time and the cell phone Ihawu off. Care to tell me what's going on?
Sorry, sir. I just had a lot of work to do, so I...
What work? What do we have here? Finance. Why a sudden interest in our finances, Miss Muyeti?
Sir, I was just putting together a projection of what we can expect to attain based on our current portfolio of minerals.
You have a future, a limitless future, Lerato. Right now, right here at Burwa Resources, being a beautiful, intelligent, might I add, very intelligent and mineralogist puts you way over everyone else. You can design a very good future here for yourself. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You signed a confidentiality clause in your contract. Now live by it. Make it your mantra. And Khele Renamo Wora will take care of you. Yeah?
Revision of the last chapters, thank you. That'll be it. Sita, like so soon.
José Ramaswamy was assassinated. José Ramaswamy was assassinated. It was not a heart attack. I know why he was killed. It had to do with his indigenization.
What do you say?
Helen Musa, Sibo Pape, Peter Chovolo, they were all killed. That's all I know.
And then, when you buy?
Demisani Magwazi.
Bani Magwazi.
Carlos offense. Ke rometso ke PNP.
So, you pay it.
Bona. Nna ke morumo wa fela mo. Ke tsa distractions from the party.
So, you're here for a bail hearing, right?
Yeah, man, when I was two, man. Was Kichi, man. I get this a kuruma now, yes. Kichi will not fit some funala.
Parent.
He sent me. I will be elections.
Our elections are, man. Yeah? Kijima ulandufitela sosikhipa la. Yithi amadlebe namehlo kafitela emphakathini wena man.
The voice from the ground. Erbolela hore. The youth league. Ke ba bolaya.
Ndoda umphakathi uma nathi mfethu.
The new president is shaking things up. Ubata a clean image. No loose ends.
Oh, sense some sense. Mama, Milos, relax a bit.
Babana ditiro tsa lona. Di sentse le kokolina. Especially kana go ya elections.
When you talk about Carlos, bring Fidel here. I want to talk to the leadership. Why not?
The leadership has decided. Ditiro tsa lona. Ke tsa lona. Kana kwa lona. Jalo. PNP it's a decision ya gore it's going to cut ties and distance themselves away from you guys. Huh? Babana ke. Lona. You're on your own.
Now just born.
Hello, Sisha speaking. In prison? Why? What happened? Okay, I'll see if I can make it. Thanks. Bye.
You could be right about those people who threatened you.
Why would you say that?
Something's not right at Borasihle. They're making too much money. I mean, it's way too much.
What do you mean?
I can't talk about it. They made sure that by making me sign that confidentiality agreement.
I don't understand. What's going on, Lord?
It's nothing.
Yeah, it's me. She's joining up the dots. She thinks that Josi's death was an assassination. She gave me a report. A good report. Good analysis. Too good, almost. But no proof. I'll keep my eye on her.
The bail hearing for the ex-PNP youth members has just wrapped up right here outside the Magistrates Court in Letlapeng. Despite the defendants who were representing themselves being granted bail because they were first-time offenders, the bail has been set at 500,000 rand, an amount the defendants feel they cannot pay. So it does seem that they will be remanded in custody. Zintle Mahlobo, Behind the Lens, Letlapeng.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Sorry.
You... I wish I'd listened to you. You were right. You were right about what happened. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I know you would. I miss you. I miss you so much.
Abeta nyane xa sika jibo intweni benza khame relax
Hey. Are you okay?
Comrade Ngozi kakhulu. We really owe you one.
Don't thank me.
What do you mean, don't thank me? Sihla ndikoni lento ithethayo. Bekupa lephaya le mali ibhatelwe nguSihle Dlamini.
Ibhatalwe ndim, but ayiziswanga ndim.
Ubani ke?
Andazi. Ndicinga mhlawumbe ngumntu ofuna uba mawuphume ejele or inganga abantu bafuna uba mawuprove into yoba la manzi atoxic and abulala abantu.
Ubani le nto isithethayo? Yiyo kanye le nto efuna uyenza.
Trevor, this is a surprise.
They got bail.
No, but that's impossible. The PNP leadership have distanced themselves from them.
Clearly, not everybody did. Was paid by Sihle Dlamini. Do you know her?
No, I don't.
Why not? I want you to find out everything about her. And I want to know how and why she paid that bail. Get on it.